Hello, this is a deco with me, friends, in my budget planner. So I don't know that I have a lot to talk about. Probably not anything, to be honest with you. So you might just, I don't know what you're gonna hear. I would so I've really been sparing, even in these pages in the budget book, of using the dashboard kind of pages, but I'm going to keep them in there anyway and keep trying, because I do think that's an important my financial arena is probably the arena that I am most motivated to make and achieve goals in. So I think it's pertinent for me to continue to set those and follow up on them, because if that's the area where I'm motivated, then that is the area in which I should definitely work. So there's my monthly spread. I do very little with that in this. I do mark my paydays, so if I'm needing just to look at a calendar when I'm in here to know when to, what days to set up. Also, I don't put the bills on here. I probably should, but I have it kind of already divided up into what's paid with first, second, and then the occasional third paycheck. So I already have it divided that way, so I don't really need to know the dates, because I pay everything that's going to be paid with this paycheck right away on that day to get it taken care of. But like things that are different or changing or new to me, I do put on here as a reminder for as long as I need to do that. So that is an example of that. And then I didn't set up yet. That's actually not going to be a spending tracker, so I'm going to cover that with some washi tape, because I did change what I was going to do there. I was trying to figure out, this is a 3 paycheck month for us, so I was trying to figure out how to do the pages in here to make them work for 3, but I think that's still going to be sinking funds, and then it comes into our budget. Or the first one that I did was our credit card tracker. So I do amount, description, check mark when I send it, and a check mark when it's posted to the credit card, the payment, and then it's half, so it's two columns of the same stuff, and then I use that basically for the whole calendar month. So it's not paycheck specific or anything. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna use a thin one, but anyway, so that is what we have set up there. It actually does really bug me that this wasn't that there wasn't a better indicator that it's 2 separate columns. So just add that in there. This is going to be my sinking funds. This is our budget breakdown paycheck sheet. I tried it on cardstock for the month of December, because it worked really well in November, doing it how I did it with using the washi tape to kind of reinforce before I disc punch it, but that just seemed like more work than my laziness is showing. That seemed like more work than I felt like doing this month, so I'm just I just did it on cardstock to try it, see if I liked that better. I already had the cardstock, so I wasn't out anything. It was just me running to the basement to get it, to put it into my laser printer before printing off the sheet that I needed. So, so that is how I do those. And then I'm always curious what kind of time people get off for holidays. If you watched me set up my monthly thingy in my other video, with my agency, we get Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas as paid holidays. And then obviously when it falls on the weekend, there's the, where they have to pick when they observe it. So this year, Christmas is on a Monday. The day after Christmas is on a Tuesday. Those days I would both have off anyway. So the day that they've chosen to observe Christmas Eve is Wednesday the 27th. So I will work through the 22nd, which is the Friday, unless I take Friday off. And then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the holiday week off paid, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm always curious what other people do. My husband has... It used to be, which is kind of interesting, it used to be that he had Christmas Day off, and then he had a half day on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So he would work till, I think, 11 both of those days. And in the past couple of years, they changed it. He works a full day New Year's Eve, but he gets all day off on Christmas Eve. So it didn't really change his holiday hours. They just decided to move it, which is cool because I'd rather... him have Christmas Eve off than New Year's Eve anyway. So yeah, that's what my agency does. And then it's just New Year's Day. But I have a lot of flexibility, and so I will probably take the Friday before. I might work some that day, but so I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off of Christmas week. I will take Thursday and Friday off. Saturday, Sunday, obviously, is a weekend. Monday is New Year's Day, which I'll have off. And then my kids also have the 2nd off for like a teacher, like a teacher work day. And so I'll probably take at least one of those days, or take, I don't know if I'll wait till they go back to school to go back, or if I will, go back on the 2nd. Probably honestly just depends on how much leave time I've got going on at that point and how much I would be looking to use. So this is my spending tracker. I just kind of, again, do it myself, write the lines, the amount, what it is, the category, whether I'm paying it back from my cash envelopes, and then a check mark showing that it's done. And then I won't set this all up on camera because I'm certain that that'll take longer than what anyone wants to watch. But in this, then I'm going to go into this side, and this is going to have, this is my transaction log. So I don't need to write transaction log here. I'm going to put, watch it be pretty as I spend all my money. Okay, so this is actually where I fill out. I can't use that blue pen with colored washi tape. Where are the pens that I want? Dang it. Okay. Well, so I do type, and I do date, and then I do description, category, and then I do check mark. Actually, I want debit, check mark, credit, balance. And I can't remember honestly if that's how I've always done it or if I keep flipping it around. I probably don't even need to put category on here because I have not done well with actually categorizing all of my spending to do, the math on like how much I'm spending in each of these categories. I've not done that. Just because it hasn't seemed that important. But this is how I do my transaction log. So I put here whether it's a auto payment, cash withdrawal, check number, whatever that is, date, what it is, category. Obviously, if I'm taking it out, the check mark once it is hit the account, if it's a credit, and then the balance. And it's not actually my checking account balance, which it should be. Like, I don't count my buffer. So when I zero out my budgets, at the end of every pay period. So like when I come into this pay period on whatever day this is, December 1st, the first thing I put in here will be our paychecks, depositing, and we will start at 0, and then I will add that and budget from there. That doesn't mean that's all that's in my account, but that's all that I'm working with in this pay period, because the rest is, like I said, my buffer, and I don't do anything with that. So yeah, I would love to hear what you guys get for time off over Christmas. I know that Thanksgiving, when you're watching this, it's definitely past, but also what time off did you get for for Thanksgiving? Both my husband and I have Christmas and Black Friday as paid holidays, which is super cool. At the jobs that we've had, I've always taken it off because I've said for years that I've gone shopping. But I have had 2 jobs in my life where it's actually been a paid holiday, and my current job is one of them. So that's really exciting. And I think the best part about it, because like even if it's not a paid holiday, like I can get a day off. That's not a huge deal. Really, I can pretty much make my own schedule. I can make my own schedule as long as I can get my work done. But the fact that it is a paid holiday for my husband is helpful, because that means that he can just plan on parenting that day. And I don't worry about daycare, because there's always been so I think I'm going to try to conserve my paper here. I'm going to go in. Normally this would be, I don't even know what it would be, probably not used. But so this is going to be my spending tracker for this paycheck. So he can watch the kids. And right now, they're all in school and on break, but even when it was daycare, love our daycare, but there were a lot of people who they had really low numbers on Black Friday, so they would reach out and ask who needed childcare, and if not enough people needed it, they would not be open. So so oftentimes they would close, which was okay for us, because by that time I was working somewhere where it was a paid holiday, but where it was the paid holiday for both of us. But sure that would be a struggle if it was not the paid holiday for you. Okay, so then this. Also, I am also curious what, when you guys put up your Christmas trees, or any Christmas decorations, if you celebrate Christmas, or if you have other holidays that you celebrate, I would be super curious to know when you decorate for those. Obviously, I love hearing about I love hearing about other traditions for people to celebrate different things, even if I'm not familiar with them. But Christmas is what we celebrate, and I don't even love the Christmas holiday anymore because of a lot of things, but I love Christmas decorations. I love Christmas lights. Like I love sitting in the dark in the morning with my coffee and nothing on but the Christmas tree. And then I usually put like Christmas lights in like my windowsills. So like my windows in the main area of my house are lit up along with my tree when I wake up in the morning. So this is gonna be a transaction log. So yeah, that's one of my favorite things. And so we've oftentimes gotten in fights about how soon we can put those up. And I put it up whenever I want, but I have kind of made it the weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. At some point, usually the stuff goes up, but I do not have the energy to do that right now. So I don't know if that'll go up this weekend or not. I have a wall of my house. My house is pretty small, but I have like a little kitchen nook area where we eat. And there's like a half wall behind it that divides my kitchen from like our living area. And I've got some shelves on that wall, and that whole wall is like seasonal. So if I can make myself get the Halloween stuff down from there, even though I had Easter stuff up there until like October, because I really just struggled with the motivation to take it down. But if I can get the fall stuff down and the Christmas stuff up there, I will be happy. So it's different because usually I like this two of these pages facing each other, but I'm trying to conserve paper, being that I have to use this for 3 pay periods in December. So yeah, if I can get that done, I don't know. There's part of doing our tree that I insist that my husband help with, and I don't know if I have the energy to do all of that this weekend, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling when I get done filming some stuff here. So when do we all decorate for the holiday season? Said I love the lights and like I'm excited for them to be up. I just don't want to do the work. I've really been, I had thought it is going a lot better. It might be the change in weather that has brought me back down. I would very much say that my mental health is related, or at the very least correlates with the weather, and so it getting cold and yucky is not good for my mental health. But in addition to that, I've also just kind of, so then I'll probably stick my third piece of cardstock in here with the December 30th or whatever date it is, paycheck, and that will go on that page. And then this will be my spending tracker. I have been struggling quite a bit with my cousin's impending death and then the news of her death. So I just am not sure if I have the whatever I need to get up and do those decorations today or this weekend. But we will see how it goes. It's my spending tracker, pretty basic. This will be another transaction log. And then this back page will be blank right now unless I decide to do some debt tracking. I've been talking, I was so excited to get the kids into out of full-time daycare, because I was like, yes, then we're going to have this, going to be able to really start working on this debt. And then we decided to fund a property renovation project instead of funneling money in debt. So I have yet to start really working on the debt at all. But otherwise I was going to put debt tracking stuff there. So that we could start tracking that and actually seeing the progress and showing the progress on here. And this is the last transaction log page. I only took 2 pieces of cardstock upstairs with me the other day, just not even thinking that December has 3 pay periods. So then I did not get the third one printed, but I actually, I was like, well, I can wait a little bit to print it anyway, because I'm still not sure all of what we have to put in, like, it's not finalized yet anyway. I am just now kind of honing in on just finalizing the format of what I use for those sheets. And so I didn't know how I wanted the layout to look on the Magic Month one yet. So I should probably figure that out before I try doing it. All right, let's flip through here the month of December. My dashboard that usually at least can, deals with goals. My credit card tracker, how I track credit card purchases. My monthly spread. Probably be sinking fund tracker. My budget breakdown, my cash breakdown, my spending tracker, my transaction logs, spending tracker, budget breakdown, cash breakdown, transaction log, spending tracker. One more thing will go right here. Transaction log. And the end. So that is what my December setup looks like in this. I guess it's always listed below, but I use a plum paper 8.5 by 11 monthly planner. And then I had it disc punched, and I just bought my own discs. These are not plum paper discs. And then I just put in, so the paper, the lined paper that I have is the plum paper that comes with it. And then I just do my own these, print them out myself on whatever paper I want, and disc punch them to put in there. So that is what I have, that is what I use, and that is what I'm expecting coming up here in the month of December. So thank you so much, all of you, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.